Cthulhu, what do you think? I'm looking for something. Something that I need for one of my potions. There's one. Everyone, I found it. The saffron field cap.
People ask me, am I a good person or a bad person? I don't even know if I am a person. I've no memory from before I met these people. They're the only friends I have, and I will protect them.
Stick close. Anything could be out there. Trust me. Dying isn't the worst thing that'll happen to you out here.
What's out there?
I've seen what it can do, and I won't let it happen again.
You can't fix what she did.
Oh, that sounds simply dreadful. You must have been terrified. Would you mind repeating that last part? Don't be afraid to really slow it down. Let's dig into the details.
Usually, when walking into a situation, I shoot first and ask questions later. Gives me the best kind of information.
The secrets of Archaeath and the Arcs. Why we've hardly scratched the surface. I intend to make the first dent. Where you see binaries, I see an alloy. Divine, arcane, wholly separate forms of the weave. I have combined them.
You know, the people who try to save the world are usually the lunatics that end up endangering it. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. You know, I'm gonna write that down. Where's my pen? Where'd it go? Nim? Nim, did you take my pen? Give it back.
Hello and welcome back to the Shifting Realms. Tonight we are going to figure out if our group can escape, make it out of this locket dimension before everything comes crumbling down around them. There's been a lot going on to get us to this point. And to ensure that everyone is fully caught up to speed on what's been going on, allow me to remind you how we got here. It was a low-key day, everyone. A chill, low-key day. You all decided to take the rest that you would earn, the rest that you would deserve, and decided to split. Half of the group heading over to the morgue to go talk to your friends and mine, Arcades, everybody's grandfather lizard folk.
And we took Lucy.
You took Lucius, and you took Garnap to the morgue. Truly,
Hey,
the Sunshine Crew.
Okay.
And you all head over there, and some truly amazing teamwork. You all were able to uncover a massive amount of information, putting your heads together using the skills that you had at your disposal to determine, oh my gosh, is this some type of large coven of vampires here in the city? Dun dun dun.
Yes.
You're coming up to this, you come to the rock solid conclusion, and wow, you're feeling good, and almost like it was a beautiful split. There's a let's check in on how it's going across town. 15 minutes after leaving Oddball's Threads.
Also, really well-oiled team.
Yes, to be honest, there was some really, really good teamwork that went on. Right after leaving Carnaps, leaving Oddball's Threads, you make it to the market area, not terribly far away from Finanigans, your destination to go and meet with Kai. We have a locket. We open the locket. We gaze into the locket. We fail a charisma saving throw.
We is me.
We are inside the locket.
It's the royal we. The royal we.
There is the beautiful moment between Kennedy and Icarus of, what do we do? I know.
Scorpion Bolt.
Scorpion Bolt. Yes. We start an active performance here in the streets. Alvin attempts to kill a guard. You rush into Finanigans. You blend into the crowd. Everything goes surprisingly well for roles that were actually slanted against you. Those are really bad rolls that the guards made to attempt to figure out what's going on. Kennedy is forced to listen to Kai go over the same story 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, talking about the ladies and where they were taking him and what was going on. Long story short, you all get together. You make it into the locket with the help of Lucius. You separate your spirit forms from your corporeal mortal coils, and you decide, we're going on a rescue mission. And you get inside, and you do the reasonable thing, and you test the DM's rooms before going into a single one of them up and down the tower, which was brilliant. And skipped so much content. But I'm here for it.
Oh, did you like do a lot of writing?
No, I didn't want anyone to fight those damn ballerinas.
How to make DM sad 101.
Check out our shipping.
You don't have to keep going.
No, this is not good. Some of you are dolls. Some of you attempt to make your domain more powerful than the current domain. Fails. Doesn't go super well.
Surprise, Pikachu.
But, you all make it to the village. That is the base of this tower. You figure out a little bit more of what needs to be going on. You rush to go and defeat and fight for Mother after everyone has been shunted to their respective rooms that the DM certainly didn't force you to go into at least once after writing that lore. You come back together in Mother's space, separated from Silas, where a very different fight is going on. A fight to understand why a father would make the decision that he did several hundred years in the past to lock himself into this demiplane, essentially condemning himself and his daughter? You couldn't call her that. She was an amalgamation of evil that took on the form most pleasing at the time.
She had so much potential.
Truly.
Yeah.
So much potential. You all knew what had to be done. And while the fight may have been separate for Silas, Silas arrived in the nick of time and solved and completed what the slayer of several centuries in the past was unable or unwilling to do. A well-placed bomb thrown into a fireplace led several of you to be unconscious. Please raise your hand if you're currently incapacitated.
Yikes.
And this is where we pan in. The demiplane around you is collapsing. The walls are beginning to unravel. You can see the actual boards that have made up this place, or at least those of you who are conscious, are beginning to separate and come to. There is nothing holding this place together anymore. It's time to escape. I need to know what your plan is, who's carrying who, how are we getting out of here?
Well, we have to get out of here.
I already have Airless's unconscious real body in my arms, and I'm gonna sling her over one shoulder. Grab them, and I'm going to try to, scoop up Icarus on my other shoulder.
So you're down?
Mm-hmm.
It's time! Enoch strides over. Shink! right into your chest. Healing word. Cure wounds.
You scream, be healed. The stabbing was optional. Health.
Well, and then failed 2 death saves for me. Thanks. Get up.
Please stay still. This is a combination of an antibiotic and analgesic. It'll get you on your feet.
Don't kill me.
No, I'm doing the opposite. Now get up.
Okay.
You got, I keep trying to say healing words. Sorry. A D8 plus 4.
The room begins to further separate from this with no one else moving or chasing out of here quite yet. You've scooped up some individuals. I'm going to increase the first check by a +1.
Okay, and then as soon as I've done that, I walk over on your feet, and then I scoop up Nim and throw it over my shoulder.
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
+4.
Can you remind me of what floor we're on currently?
You are on the 6th floor.
6th floor.
The top floor. Mother's room. You've been here before.
Indeed.
All right. Everyone is being held.
On me. And I'm going to start sprinting back to the mirror.
Beautiful.
Run.
Here's what I want. I want the following set of skill checks. And I'm going to give you all a choice. I believe in opportunities here. You all, if you are conscious, you all can choose to contribute and participate in this roll, and I will take an average. Or you all can elect for one person to make the roll singularly with advantage. But you cannot roll twice. So if one person gets selected, if one person gets elected to move forward here, they will no longer be able to be included in either the group average or to do it solo again.
What's the check?
The first check is going to be something that is dex-based to get out of this room, to get everyone in an appropriate line, to make sure we get back to the landing and that we are able to get out of this space that is currently coming apart. Your choice, conscious people.
I have a +3 to dexterity. Is that... if anyone's got a higher dexterity.
Have the conversation.
Yeah, do it.
Not me.
Not I.
I do have a +4, but I roll really bad, so you don't want it to be.
But what if you got to roll 2 times?
What if it's both an 8 and a 9?
Ooh, then that would be beneficial to some of us at this table.
Yeah, you.
Of course I know.
I believe in Kennedy.
I believe in Kennedy.
I believe in Kennedy.
I believe in Kennedy.
You can roll.
All right. I still believe in Kennedy, for the record.
There might be more decks.
Clip it.
That's true.
Advantage, just so you know, the DC to get out of this first room is a flat 11.
Got it. Rolling with advantage.
Rolling with advantage. No one can go wrong here.
So I just need an 8. All right, that is a 16 and a 12.
You all begin to make it out of the space, some of you being held, carried by other individuals. Giovanna, you're able to point out some of the areas. And as you see some individuals beginning to fall, slip off these planks of wood, as this place is peeling apart, going into the nothingness. There is no longer walls surrounding any of you. There is just the void that is here. A couple of feet slips, grabs, helps out.
Nope. That step's vanishing. That's not a wall anymore.
Amazing. You make it out to the landing. You make it to the landing, and that's amazing. You look down, there is no staircase anymore. You see that area that had previously been described as just some type of extra wall, some space, the top floor did not appear necessarily to be the same layout as the rest of the floors. The other floors had full landing. This one only had a half landing. You watch as that half of the building begins to melt. And as you melt, you can see that there are pieces that stick out like jagged sections, creating some type of handhold. Something that's going to require individuals to either jump and or climb down. If you have a climbing speed, you may automatically succeed. If you do not have a climbing speed, I need someone to assist here, a group collective roll, if you will, to set the route. I would like some type of strength-based score.
What if I...
Or sell me on something!
What if I do have a climbing speed and I am strong?
Okay.
So can I climb and maybe help some of the other people climb up?
Yes.
Okay. How do I do that?
Make the roll with advantage on behalf of the group.
Just strength or...
Just, if you have athletics, I'll take it.
Okay.
And what I'm going to be doing is I was planning on increasing the DCs as things get more challenging. I will leave this as a flat DC 11.
Okay, that would be a 16.
Okay. You watch as Enoch goes up and down, setting the path, setting the course, and ensuring that as it changes several times, you were able to, climbing hands in there with your claws taken care of. There's a couple of times where sections of the wall, which are now becoming this almost coal-like rocky, flaky shale substance, begin to crack off. You are beginning to float into the nothingness. Enoch reaches out, hands directly into the rock, the wall itself, pulling it back. Not a moment too soon. As you all make it to the 3rd floor landing, the area you came in, the mirror, and as you look into this space, this place has not collapsed within itself. But you see that it is a refractive index of itself 1,000,000 times over. Mirrors looking into mirrors, looking into mirrors. This space is something that is everything falling into one area. You have screens looking at screens, and it goes on in infinity. I need someone to do some type of intelligence or wisdom-based check to make sure that we choose the right portal out of here.
Your smart guy did a strong
That seems
thing.
like our witch.
Though I have been here before, I don't know that the stats of a living doll are that helpful.
Oh, no.
Because I've only been in this room as myself, not as a doll. And now that I am approximately 9 inches tall or something like that, I don't recognize anything here.
You check your stat block, it says, lore, mirror dimensions? Question mark? No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Houses, doll houses.
I will.
It does say +0 to most things.
I'll throw my proverbial hat in the ring here. I have 2 lores on my sheet: Void Zone Phenomena and Curses.
Oh.
I think this is a literal amalgamation of the both of them. And for extra spice,
Oh.
could I, like I did to enter the room with the rest of my friends, attempt to speak something in void speech, to the tune of "Release us"?
Interesting. Is that the group? Is that what you want to do? I will not tell you what the outcome is until the decision's been made, because then we're sticking with it.
Go for it.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, not a lot of time to think.
Amazing.
As we all like to realize,
We're
we're trying to
chance.
figure it out. I feel like Silas would.
Release us. And you would watch as you hear this energy more so that's coming out of Silas, because we've described this. It's not a language of words. These are languages of power, emotion, feelings are being evoked. Release us.
I think this is the first time that any of the other players would hear this from me.
Shattering. As the mirrors look like they are shattering into dust, not just pieces or fragments of larger mirrors. There is something that is being swept away. The wind or whatever energy is pulling this place apart, wisps it away out into the void, and it looks like it's the Milky Way forming. And all that is left is a single desk with a single mirror. The way
That's
out.
the spot. That's the way out.
Coming in clutch. And I'm going to make an assumption. Unless you all want to leave anybody behind. Throws them through.
I'm just a swindler.
Everyone.
Iris, get on you.
And it's creepy as hell, and it happens.
I'm on to myself.
The skidder is a well-respected tradition.
You're a doll, but you have like arachnid legs for some reason.
Yeah.
Ooh. If you would have stayed, that would have been the next game.
Toy Story. I move so fast.
You all, those of you that are conscious, you feel a weight returning back to your body. You didn't quite realize or understand what you were missing. That part of what it means to be physical, to have form, as you feel like a lead weight settling back in there, and you feel heavier than you have. Could have been minutes, could have been hours, could have been days, as you're pulled back into this space. And for the first time in a long time, you realize that it means something to breathe. Those of you who need to. Those of you that are incapacitated, unconscious,
Or a doll.
we'll get to you. Your bodies would become stiff and would fall back prone onto the ground here in this space. Those of you that are conscious in the space, as your senses are slowly coming back, you would hear a familiar voice. Everybody, the back! Luthen! Hold on! Oh my god, they look kind of thick! Hold on! I'm gonna go get some water, I'm gonna splat him in the face! And Karneth begins to run off. You had the awesome idea. Climb on yourself before heading through. Those of you that are conscious, you would see that the body of Irilus is prone on the ground, laying back, more so I should say, and that there is a floating little doll, spirit, or ghost over your body. Ireless, doll Ireless, you were looking at the incapacitated body of person Ireless. You have a choice. You could essentially choose to go into any other item, any other object here, to leave. And
There's a locket that's up for grabs.
and live out the rest of your days however you see fit, as a doll ghost, or a lame option. Go back into your body. I'm just kidding.
Don't haunt me, bro.
I'm taken. I'm already haunted.
There's a no vacancy.
You want to go into my spider son?
Oh shit.
Been acknowledged.
My doll body has been left behind. I want to be back as myself.
You would hear Lucius calling out, and those of you that are conscious would also hear this as well. He looks like he's straining, he's stressed, and he's moving his hand over to you, and all of you who are conscious would be able to see that there is just an important reminder that there appears to be a tether shooting out of Lucius's hand to your doll spirit. And he says, "It does not matter what form the spirit takes. Are you still you?"
Yes, I am still me.
And he looks to Silas. And you thrust your spirit through the tether into your body.
So I'm not a doll forever.
And there is a as you come to. Who is still incapacitated?
Someone needs to give these two medical attention.
You watch as Lucius is still looking like he's holding something up. And all of you who are around here now, who are conscious and able to see that there is this line that is connecting all of you. This whip of tendrilled energy that Lucius was essentially pushing there. It looked like it was a section that was connecting you to everyone else. And now that it's back within you, your spirit is connecting this circle. There is a connection between all of you. And Lucius would call out, "Those of you that are conscious, I apologize." And his eyes begin to radiate this purple iridescent light. And as it shoots and fills this space, Karnath is already gone. Karnath comes running back into the room and has a pitcher of water, and you hear him go, "What the hell's going on in here?" And he drops the water and it crashes down to the ground, and every single one of you feel like you just got shocked. With an unnecessarily dangerous amount of volts here coming into your body.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. And Icarus, you come too. And you watch as Lucius looks to all of you. All of you, at the beginning of this locket experiment, I told you all to keep track of what your normal body was currently at. You feel like you've been fully reinvigorated. You feel like you've had the benefits of a long rest. Kennedy, you look at Nim, and Icarus seems to have come to. Nim does not appear to have come to.
Something's supposed to happen, or what are we waiting for?
Lucius looks confused, shocked, bewildered even, as the energy fades from here, as small beads of sweat seem to come off of him. Lucius looks haggard. He looks like he hasn't slept in days.
Allow me. I can help with her. I've done nothing so far.
Oh shit, wait. Don't worry, don't waste your silly little... I got this. Yes, that's fine. She's got health potions, don't worry about it. I'm gonna reluctantly walk over to Nim and just grab a flask, unscrew it, and pour it in her mouth.
Go ahead and do me a favor.
Yeah.
And make me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Can I
I'd love
make
to.
an Arcana check on the liquid?
Oh, thank God.
Just gonna try, yeah.
I'm curious about all of the crystals that are still on us.
Roll a 5 on the dice.
Roll a 5 on the dice.
11 or so.
Okay. To be obvious, it was Arcana specifically.
Uh-huh.
you're probably more caught up in the moment in the senses coming back to it that at a certain point, like, okay, sure, that tracks. We've seen lots of shit. Who knows what's on your personage? Who knows?
Continue to get away with all your sketchy shit. Yep, checks out.
You come to, feel free to roll the
Great,
the
I already
healing.
did.
Okay,
17
amazing.
on the die for 16.
Okay, amazing. Roll the healing as well.
Oh, great.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Were you saying something as well?
Yeah, I want to take inventory as we're all like coming to on the crystals that I had passed out to each person. I want to make sure that nothing tried to follow.
Yeah. I'll let you all know that, because we won't waste time with rolls for this. Anything that would have led to something attempting to come back, you all skipped. As you maybe go to ask or collect for some of those jewels, for some of the crystals to be returned to you, or just to look at them, you're asking them to be displayed. Quickly, this is important. All of them look unaugmented and otherwise pure, if we can use that as the terminology to say that they haven't been affected and nothing else is seemed to ride through.
I will hurriedly collect them.
They're crystals.
Here you go. I'm gonna puke on the ground as I hand it to you.
You all feel like your body is tight, like you've been sitting in the same position for hours and hours and hours. And you watch as Lucius kind of collapses down onto the ground at his knees and just brings his hands to his head. His eyes begin to fade back to a normal hue. What would you all like to be doing?
Excuse me. How long has it been? How long have we been out? And I'm immediately checking my watch.
Checking your watch?
Yeah, just, I'm assuming not wound and stuff.
Yeah, correct. He collects himself. He looks, again, I will stress, tired. He doesn't look cool, calm, and collected. He doesn't look like, as we have previously dubbed him, the king of the Order of the Keepers in previous episodes. How long was it for you?
What are we saying? A couple of hours at most?
At most.
Yeah, probably, 2? 3?
I couldn't tell in there, so.
This could have been much worse then. But if you are sitting, stay sitting, please. It is a smidge over 2 days. Your bodies have been here. It's okay.
How's
It's
that
okay.
pulse?
I immediately stand up.
No.
Hey,
I hate time
you go to
stuff.
stand up.
Yeah.
Give me a Constitution saving throw. DC's 10.
16.
Okay. You can feel you've stood up too fast. Whoa. Lightheadedness. Joints are tight. You fight it. He stays on the ground. He says, "It is fine. There are things that we have taken care of in your absence. This was more important. I didn't know." And he looks over to you, Enoch. It's impossible to say what rules were placed on the demiplane when it was created. It seems that time must have worked differently for you where you were at than here on the material plane. You all should focus on taking care of yourselves. I'll be honest with you. I did not anticipate all of you returning as such.
Oy.
How long were you going to wait?
You asked me to wait as long as I could. And that's what I would have done. No insight roll required. You look at someone who hasn't slept in over 2 days.
Thank you.
Looks to Ireless. I think all thanks are to you all. I did my part, and to be fair, Karnath did much. You look around, and next to every single one of you, there appears to be a small pail of water and a sponge. Except for next to you. There's a couple of small tools, some grease maybe, some oil.
Oil.
This is why magic is to be controlled, refined, synthesized. Otherwise, this is what you get.
Where is the locket?
The locket. It was in the center of this space, kind of at the conjunction of where all of your lines were at, and it is laying inert at the center. It doesn't appear to have dissolved, doesn't appear to have really changed whatsoever. And Lucius, maybe seeing you eye it, Silas, maybe it's a coping mechanism, but I find, especially in times of such dire strife, maybe a bit of levity and humor can lighten this, but he goes over and picks it up. And as he picks it up, you watch as there's a faint glow from his hand. Interesting. It seems to agree.
Did it whisper to you?
Not exactly. Somewhat ironic. Why don't you hold on to this?
I don't know.
It should be destroyed.
He hands it over to you. Are you sure?
What do you think I should do, Lady Nim?
It's polite to accept gifts, you know.
Thank you.
Bows.
What is it?
He looks over to you, Silas, and he says, it seems whatever course of action you chose, whatever entity you dealt with or befriended within, it seems as though your actions have changed this item from that of something cursed to something beneficial to you all.
Interesting.
You have nothing to fear, but inspect it yourself if you wish.
Say thank you, Enoch.
I did say thank you. Thank you. But even though I say that, I do as she says, and I do a deep bow. Thank you.
Lucius, you big magic freak, get over here. I'm gonna go in for a hug.
He does that thing where you like pin his arms to the side, and so he has to do like the low hug.
I'm sure like my head is at his like sternum.
Yes. Good to see Japan feeling better then.
I'm like, thank you. Get some sleep, you big beautiful man.
Can't you give him some nice dreams or something?
You bet, whatever you want, man, and no questions asked.
Interesting offer.
I'm gonna run over to...
You hear him mumble, I think I'd request you stay out of my dreams.
He's quite good with the spectacle, I must admit.
I'm gonna run over to Silas. And
I imagine Silas is like turning to look at the locket and Irelis, when you...
Yeah. You're also a giant, beautiful man.
He'll just stiffen.
And I'm gonna look at you and I'm like, when you walk through that fire like that, holy crap. And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look at Icarus. Icarus, I'm sorry.
For what?
Well, kind of being a jerk to you.
Oh. I'm sorry as well.
Thanks for picking me up back there.
I don't remember much after that, I'll admit. You're welcome. You do the same for me.
I'm gonna go in for a hug with Kennedy too.
Don't touch me.
All right. Classic Kennedy.
Enoch, what do you make of the locket?
Use identify.
Would you like to, for the first time, identify the locket?
Yeah. Oh my god, let me use my spells! Yes, I would like to identify it. Scanning.
Oh my gosh. This locket, as you cast Identify on it, is now known as a locket of mana refraction. It does the following. Once per long rest, when you or an ally within 30 feet of you is the target of a spell or a spell-like ability, you may use your reaction to force an evens or odds roll of your choice. If you win, you may augment the spell or spell-like ability to a reasonable degree as agreed upon between you and the DM. Examples being, but not limited to, changing the target of the spell, changing the wording or the effect of the spell, allowing a random roll, or chaos or wild magic effects. After using this locket, you must make another evens or odds roll. Upon winning, the locket will regain its charge for the following day. Upon losing, it will not, and you can continue to make those every single day until you get it back.
This item appears to replicate the effect of the room which we observed inside the tower, whereby it refracted certain magical effects.
Fascinating.
It is, I believe it is somewhat unpredictable in its results, however, might prove useful.
Irelis, you should take it.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you wanted to or not, it's your trial, and maybe it'll be a good reminder.
Lucius walks over to you, and you watch as Lucius is walking towards you, Irelis. Carnath does a thing where it kind of like, excuse me, and he kind of brushes by and goes over to you and just gives you the tightest hug out around the legs. And he says, "Don't ever scare me like that again, okay?"
Okay.
And at the same time, this weird, like, Lucius, like, Carnath is, like, still between you all, like a small child or a dog at your feet. And Lucius is, like, up to you, and he puts a hand on your shoulder, and he says, "There is no reason to hold on to any guilt or self-doubt. A choice was made. The group here did not have to choose to come in after you, risking themselves. They did so because they care about you. We only learn who we are by finding ourselves in challenging situations. In time, you will come to understand that you are stronger for having made this mistake."
I think I will believe you someday. But I know that Jabanu had to come. He didn't have a choice.
Well, I mean, you know, I could have stayed away. I wanted to rescue you. You know, divine mandate or no.
Well, thank you everyone for saving me. Unfortunately, I have some bad news. We have to save the world in 3 years. The 7 of us.
Oh no, the lockets destroyed her mind!
Alvin isn't here yet. Alvin isn't here yet. Alvin, you're off the hook, my guy.
3.
It's just you all and Lucius and Carnath.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Can I make a history check?
Yes.
I had a dream. The last night that was real here and not in the locket. And Torrent said we have to save the world.
Who?
Torrent. Who's the person that was at the funeral?
Oh, that's why she sounds familiar with the hair.
She's so pretty.
She's so pretty.
There were a lot of people there.
And Jabanu, I'm sorry, but you're going to be in trouble because there was a dream that she showed me from before that I was supposed to know already.
What else is new?
It looks like in 3 years, if we don't save the world, all of this rain will come down and kill everyone. Why is that funny?
You know, that could have just been a regular dream, right? Not all of them are prophecies, or you know, I wasn't even there, right?
Didn't the god of dreams tell you to watch her?
Yeah, but That wasn't my dream.
Fuck this.
I'm looking
And
at
I'm
the
going
only other
to
person.
try to make for the door.
Yeah. Lucius does not stop you whatsoever, but he calls out and he says, I imagine you all need to get some rest. Mechanically, he tells you it's about like 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m. on what would be like the night of the 5th day from this like adventure really starting, having lost 2 days. But he calls out and he says, if you would humor me for but a moment before you all separate, I would like to at least catch you up to speed on what has happened so you know what you're walking into.
And I'll just hang my hand on the door.
Wait.
I owe you more than a moment, Lucius.
Yeah, wait a minute. Did you ever go down into that the secret door inside your warehouse?
Well, I was busy.
Okay.
I sent Algary instead. Let me start from the beginning. This will make much more sense when I provide you with an appropriate recap. And give me passive insights around the table.
16.
Great. Pretty bad.
15.
13.
14.
9.
7.
12.
Okay.
Wait, no, I think it might be 8. It might be 8.
DC was 15. So if you don't think you're close, don't worry about it. He is doing his best. He's doing his best to do what he knows needs to be done. His eyes keep darting back to Ireless with a fear and a concern. Let's not ignore the fact that Ireless just in public in this group between Lucius, Karnath, and all of you began talking about this prophetic dream that rain is going to come from the sky and wipe us all out in the next 3 years. He is trying to make sure you all have the information you need right now. His interest and fear, curiosity isn't probably the right word, but with a 15, you're able to understand he's invested.
Oh, if he's invested.
And above board, I'm gonna give all of you as players and as characters a general overview of all of the things that have happened since you got here.
Yay.
So you're all just caught up to speed. This is essentially Karnath, and what I want you to imagine is Lucius is doing that like very official report, and then Karnath is filling in remarkably unnecessary details the entire time about what they were wearing, what was going on. I decided to make stew that night, and I should have made chicken, but I didn't. But I'm glad that I went that direction. This is the energy that you're getting. You all learn that Kai is still here at the tavern.
Yes.
Kai took your message, your wording to heart for like the first 3 to 4 hours, and then got out of his seat. And instead has been assisting Karnath in running the tavern since Karnath has been taking care of all of you. Because if there is one thing that Kai does know about, it's hosting and entertainment. So when you go back upstairs, you will notice some small changes to Oddball's threads.
Oh no.
As things are going in a slightly different direction recently. Karnath has an open mind. Alvin has been, and I say this intentionally, assisting Kai in running the tavern. Strangely enough, he never seems to be more than 5 or 7 feet away from Kai at any given time.
Opportunity attacks given away at every opportunity.
Seemingly keeping a close eye the entire time, as well as checking in on an Icarus and the rest of the party quite regularly, as in fact. They would also, Karnath would be the one who would essentially apologize to you, Icarus. I'm sorry that I kind of left that as like a little bit of finger before we sent you into the demi-plane. I told you that Medura was still here, but Medura, she's still here. She left me a message for you. She told you some things.
Okay.
You would find out that, and you find this out of order because he'll probably apologize and be like, maybe we should have thought with that. That's going to be a lot to swallow. We'll unpack that in a second. Majira has been assisting with the priestesses of Marinel with the recent necrotide.
We necrotide.
Beg your pardon?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Which for sure you would be aware of this word, and probably almost anyone who's who's, to be honest, you probably all recognize what this is. Necrotide is a common vernacular for whenever, if we think about this as a scale, whenever individuals or too many individuals die or succumb to the Scourge in an area, and we're not able to keep up with the rate of essentially like the viral load, what tends to happen is the Scourge continues to spread even in death. And the dead don't stay dead, and they begin to rise and spread that on. Cool. So necrotide is a systematic spreading of the Scourge through undeath, oftentimes stemming from unhallowed grounds.
Love that.
Which, it's important, the priestesses were still so busy tending to the recent deaths on that night of night 3 that they weren't able to get to it. And because we all were in the locket, we weren't able to go and do the hollowing. So that's what ended up happening. They were unable to complete the hollowing process on the evening of day 3.
The zombie swarm. Cool.
Zombie swarm.
Thriving port town and only 7 capable people. 8.
Are you talking to Carnath or are you talking to Lucius?
I look over Carnath. Carnath isn't a person. Carnath is a feeling.
He's a warm place. He is home. Carnath and Lucius explained that they barely left your side since you went into the locket. Your bodies would have otherwise been in a weakened state, but they have found a way to essentially sustain you, and which is why you were able to, or most of you, be healed appropriately whenever you came out of this. The evening of day 3, I told you about the priestesses of Marinel. On the morning and afternoon of what would have been day 4, Lord Drukari Esters would have visited Carnath's to meet with the party. Learning of their current state, stationed a small retinue of guards at Oddball's Threads to ensure their safety and the security of everyone outside the tavern. Also, in conjunction with Lucius, because Lucius was unable to go and do this himself, sends an elite group of guards and mages led by Algary Carestis to the warehouse to go and investigate the door in the tunnel down below, which would have been Lucius, but now Algary has been the one who has taken up that mantle. On the evening of the 4th day, there would be a report from Algary, which seems like her mission to go investigate got cut short. So she left some of her underlings to finish the thorough investigation because it was there was a variant of the Scourge that had been identified. That mysterious illness and the mana sickness, the mana burn, seems to have gone more rampant. It was believed that it had been connected to the rock attack and as well as the tremors. And when the tremors had stopped, it seemed like it had stopped as well. However, new cases of this seem to have sprung up, displaying some variant features. They've isolated the current cases. They've determined that they are following a reported pattern of some kind and have done their best to evacuate homes that seem to be on the contamination paths. Essentially, they're doing public health 101 and trying to identify where like patient 0 or the source outbreak was. And there seems to be some notes that they're still trying to figure out what is this pattern, what's going on, why is it affecting these streets and not these streets, even though they're connected.
Just like as that's happening, does that match up to my mental map of the ley lines in the city?
Perfectly.
Beautiful. Tight.
Perfectly.
Don't worry about it.
The variant appears to be targeting youth primarily, although there is still a wide spectrum of individuals who are infected. It appears that the youth are not succumbing to the illness at the same rates as others. It seems like something has evolved, something has changed within the virus, whenever the curse itself, if you will. On the night of the 4th day is whenever the necrotide would have begun. There is a necrotide, an event in which the void essence of those recently in contact with the Scourge have passed, outweighs the protective barriers and death rituals in place, leads to a surge in undead activity. That's when Majira left. Majira sprang into action and has been assisting the priest of Arl and the priestesses of Marinel to ensure that no undead left the burial ground on that first night. She assisted in tending to the grounds until daybreak. However, until the ground is properly hollowed, this is likely to happen again. The priestesses, essentially, as far as the most recent update, could still use assistance with this, but Majira is the main point of contact in this hollowing process and taking care of the necrotide. On the morning of the 5th day, Saventis Draumar, which is the Triton, the female Triton captain leader of the guards here, on directive from Lord Desta Esters, arrives to Oddballs with an update from the guards as well as an update from Lord Desta. There's been an increase in recent disappearances, and they've now simply gone to murders. They have found additional bodies in the streets, rampant. Several more bodies were found scattered around town, seemingly linked to their earlier disappearances, and their wounds match the body that you all had investigated, because Arcades would have confirmed this. There's also been a string of kidnappings.
Oh no!
Well, they know that all of this isn't done by us, at least.
You have the best. You have the best alibi.
That's the important thing. That we're not good.
A number of youth, only youth who had been infected with this variant case of the Scourge, seem to have been kidnapped or stolen in the night, specifically from Arcades' Physicers ward. They were all under his care. And somebody broke in and stole these kids, these children. Very little in way of overall clues or leads at the time, as the guard presence was so heavily focused on the warehouse. However, Arcades, who was harmed in this.
You shut your mouth. What?
Roger, how dare you?
Arcades was harmed.
He probably just fell, guys. Let's calm down.
They spooked him.
That could kill him.
We need to get that man a life alert.
Yeah. He took some damage. He was wounded.
Do you have that function?
He believes if he was to work with the right individual, he could probably work with a sketch artist to explain who it is he saw, what he saw, but he really needs somebody who's patient. It's also important to note that from Saventis and everywhere else, that curfews are reenacted and in place. Only authorized staff or guards are allowed to go out after dark. Yeah, which includes all of you because of your ring of passage.
Oh, sick.
You guys got one too?
You extend.
I got a wristband of passage.
That was
I got a stamp.
On the afternoon of the 5th day, just a couple of hours before you all come back to, and this is where we're kind of catching up with time. There's an update from Majira that was shared on the report from Saventis. She shares that while she was holding back the tides of undeath in the burial grounds, she saw a strange sight. A band of individuals stealing into the graveyard under the cover of darkness with a wagon in tow. And for all she knew, they could have been additional fighters or additional aid. She was too busy and preoccupied to go and do anything with it. It wasn't until the fighting was over the next morning that she found no signs of footprints or wagon trail markers that she realized something odd was afoot. She plans to head back to the burial grounds tonight to finish the job. She'll also be taking a few additional priests of Arl to aid her. Couple of final things. Karnath, once everyone finishes listening, and almost like on cue, Karnath will pull out a small scroll and be like, "He left it for you." Takes that.
Call me.
You up?
You want to read it? Yeah. And you would see the following written within. Kind of. I find myself writing this, yet I don't fully understand why. The moment I saw you at the ritual of passing at the Temple of the Old Gods, I felt a connection to you. For the first time in a very, very long time, I didn't feel quite so alone. Regardless, I write this message in hopes of extending this feeling. I wish for you to know that I am lending my services to the priestesses of Marinel in sanctifying the burial grounds and putting the dead back to rest. If you still wish to speak to me, I would gladly welcome your assistance. Signed, Majira.
If you like pina colada.
Fold it up. Kind of make eye contact with Jabanu and Kennedy, and then put it away.
Lucius would take out a scroll. This one came for you.
I don't want to look at the seal.
Do you want to or you don't want to?
I do. I turn it to look at the seal before I do anything.
It looks like it's the same seal that Lord Desta has used on previous missives that were sent your direction.
I crack it open.
Crack it open. Crack it open. Crack it open. And it jumps right into it as you see the following. Given the recent nature of events, I wanted to let you know that I plan to make the decision to close our doors to outside visitors. This includes the caravan of House Lyran nobles arriving from Archaeith later this week. I will be sending word to them tomorrow at midday. Lucius kind of like nods in, having not read it, but having been told what it entails. He would whisper, "This arrived just hours ago." He speaks of tomorrow. I wish to extend this letter to you to ensure one thing is made crystal clear. I hold no fault over you. Lucius sent word as to what has transpired, and frankly, I would have made the same decision. I may not be a slayer, but in my youth I traveled the far reaches of Breatha. We fight the evils before us, not that which we cannot see. You seem to have a certain degree of compassion many of your guilds seem to lack. I'm coming to believe that this might be why my friend Riona chose to send you to attend to this contract in her stead. Regardless, I've sent word to the guild adjusting the terms of our arrangement. You should find the included document more flexible. I had my boy draft up something a little less formal and strict. Signed, Lord Desta Esters. P.S. Ask Lucius to review this message with you when you're alone.
Bad news is I'm not fired.
Is that a joke?
Good job, that won't end.
Did it not land?
Wait, no, I just don't think I had heard you make one before, and it was good. It was good.
That was weird.
I'll just like fold it.
Didn't like that.
Just
What do we laugh?
tuck it into a breast
Silas
pocket.
is just experimenting with humor.
I'm getting a drink.
And now he's experimenting with
Wait.
alcohol.
Did you, Karnath, Lucius? Did you guys say that?
What's up, Damanu?
Did you say Majira said something about a wagon?
Well, that was the report, and Lucius chimes in, but Karnath is like really wanting to be the one who delivers this message. No, I'll say it.
Yes, Karnath.
So Mathieu gave a report because there was a report that came in from Savinthus, and Savinthus said that there was some whole bunch of things going on, but the Mathieu said that she saw the wagon. Make sense?
I've just got a quick question for you, Karnath.
Lucius is just like attempting to like, oh, Master Karnath.
Do you know where Ramshackle is by chance that I left in your care?
Oh, well, yeah, that's easy. We put Ramshackle, Mytha. I've been taking really good care of Mytha, so don't worry about that. But they're up in the stable, so it's okay. We got Ramshackle taken care of there. We didn't have a ton of time to do a lot of like the detail and stuff, but we did do, a little bit of what we could. Oh, you're not the only wagon that's here though. There's somebody that actually came for you too. We put they had some like axe beat, and they had a wagon of their own. So I parked them right next to each other.
Okay. Wait a second, I thought my wagon had been stolen.
Is my wagon there as well?
Oh yeah, so there's actually 3 wagons.
We folded that one up, put it in the trunk.
That's fine. Well, Enoch put in the portable mode there. It's a bit of calling it a convertible.
It converts to...
Wait, so Mytha hasn't seen me in 2 days?
She came in here and checked on you every now and then. So she's seen you, but she haven't seen you.
I'm coming, girl! And I'm gonna run up.
Okay. Jabanu rushes out. You go to get a drink.
Yeah, I go to the bar.
You go to the bar. You would find Kai up there, but we'll get to that. Let's start over here. I know what you two are doing.
I barely met that man.
What's Kennedy doing?
Sorry, I'm laughing at.
Yeah.
I met that man. I'm just gonna leave the room.
Where are you gonna go? Leave the hall.
I don't want to be around these people anymore.
Doesn't want to be around these people. I think some of these people don't want to be around themselves anymore. So you might be onto something. Kennedy, you go. One question I will ask, just to be certain here: do you get a new key before you go to your room, or do you want to be going back to the same room with the hill and the tree?
That one.
Okay. All right. Let me check something. As you're leaving, Kennedy, Lucius, a little bit out of character for Lucius. As you're kind of, I don't want to say you're storming by, but as you're having enough with these people, Lucius reaches out and grabs your hand.
Can I help you?
And he leans in like he's intentionally trying to hide and whisper this to you. And he says, I was hoping we could speak privately tonight. Is it all right if I call on you?
Okay.
He lets you go.
Can I help you?
Speak privately.
All right, and you go back to your room, awaiting to be called upon by Lucius later this evening. Is there any? I'll get everybody's information, then we'll go around again. What's Nim doing?
How am I feeling? Because everyone else is feeling pretty good. Am I also feeling like I have had a long rest?
I poured all of it in there.
I poured it was
all of it.
It was all the whole container that I had. I had 2 containers, but that's the one.
You feel pretty good.
I feel great.
You feel pretty refreshed, pretty
Amazing.
revigorated. You don't feel like you had a long rest in the same way as everybody else, though.
Tracks. Yeah, no, for sure. Okay, but I'm feeling centered, calm, civilized. I think don't worry about it. One of the things I'd like to look at is this was a really interesting ritual that reinvigorated us both in the locket and coming out.
Yes.
And I think that would be so handy to have. Yeah. So I would just want to take apart this ritual. I want to break it down into its components. I want to understand every piece, and then I want to study it until I can cast it as a rush incantation.
All right.
You a freak.
Can I cast guidance on her?
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
Is there magical studying going on?
I believe so, Icarus. Just think of how handy this would be if we could just, in the middle of like work or research or battle, we could just immediately be refreshed and reinvigorated.
I'm all for any type of study.
Fantastic, me too.
May time be on your side.
Thank
and
you.
I have some things to tend to. And I do cast guidance on you.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you make note of that guidance. We're not going to do it right now. I'm going to get everybody's order first, and then we're going to come back around.
Beautiful, thank you.
So make sure you keep your plan solid in your head.
Yep.
Enoch, what are you doing?
There's been a lot of things that have been going on, or things that have been mentioned that Enoch has no idea what they're talking about. And I guess everyone kind of left. Lady Nim, do you require assistance?
Yes, Enoch, that would be lovely, thank you.
What would you have me do?
Great question. We'll let you know as I think of it. And I'm just going to hand him some of my stuff to hold while I study it. Yeah.
Very well then.
Perfect.
Okay. For you would hear, it's so funny, Karnath would come over to you, Enoch, and Karnath would say, so, I know you look like you're really busy helping out with Nim, and this is some really important stuff. I used to hold stuff for my dad whenever we used to do things in here sometimes. But you missed the ABCs of smithing.
I did?
You did.
The real consequences.
Yeah.
You missed it. But I had a conversation with the owner of the Iron Rod. And they've agreed to do some private one-on-one lesson with you.
You did that for me?
Yeah, I did that for you. Nobody else was interested in smithing. I don't want you. So should I ask for somebody else?
No. Why? Why did you do this for me?
What are you talking about? We're friends.
We are?
Well, I thought so. Now I'm kind of second guessing it because of your attitude.
You want to be my... I'm still holding on, but Nim shit.
Yes.
You want to be my friend?
Yes.
None of the others have used that word. in relation to me.
Maybe they just don't know how to talk about their feelings. I find a lot of people that kind of have challenges talking about their feelings. I never have them.
No, I gathered that. For the record, I do not know how to talk about my feelings. In fact, I'm not entirely sure that I have them.
Do you think that you do?
I think, therefore, I am. Yes, but... Well...
Big cards, not just wagons now.
But I don't know if these feelings are they given to me because of external stimuli? Why am I talking to you about this?
Flash across your vision. Trespasser alert. Trespasser alert. Trespasser alert. Flash across your vision. And it fades. What's wrong? You seem like you saw a ghost. Oh, that's maybe a little bit too soon.
No, not a ghost. We are in danger.
I thought you were probably not.
There's someone here who's not supposed to be here.
Like looks around the people who were still here.
Are we getting rid of Kai soon? Not that that's related.
I've had some pretty interesting decisions.
Just
I'm not saying I
pointing out the
disagree with them.
obvious.
I'm just saying it's definitely not the vision that my dad had for this place. But who might have judged? Everybody's welcome at Conaf.
First name that came into my head. My apologies.
So the little compartment that the techno pistol is kept in, it just like kind of pops out just a little bit.
He goes and puts his hand over there, and he like pats it like it's almost like other people should be threatened by that. Like you're just about to point your gun. He says, "It's okay. I'll go have a look." I find it pretty unlikely there's anybody here that's going to actually try to like do us any harm. Like most of the gods are here right now. I'm pretty sure that upstairs we also got Drew, and then we also got Lucis here. So I mean, I guess they could try it if they wanted to. That'd just be really stupid.
I transfer the stuff to. I don't actually need both hands to hold it. It was convenient for Nim. I just put it into one hand and I grab Karnath by the shoulder. If anyone here tries to harm you, Karnath, I will harm them first.
You're squeezing a little bit tight, friend.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
That's a paradox.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Can we go to the buddy sledding?
It's okay. It's okay. Hey, it's okay.
And he essentially hands you, with your now other free hand, that there looks to be like a little curriculum that's been set up, and it goes over and it explains that because of the new curfew, can't do anything after hours, and so Karnath has essentially bought out time at the shop so that he can close and do one-on-one tutoring with you over at the Iron Rod.
Karnath, you are a wonderful man. One day I will repay you.
Or you can put it up in the community pot upstairs.
That's why I said one day, because right now I don't have any money.
That's okay. I don't have very much either. But that's okay.
Oh, do you need money, Enoch? I think she's just like
still looking over.
Yeah. Yeah.
We pan over. What is Ireless doing?
I think she just hasn't moved from wherever she was put.
To require medical assistance.
So I'm just listening to everyone talk.
Okay. Taking it in, listening, reflecting, maybe, certainly not refracting.
Too soon.
And tell me, what's going on here?
Icarus just reading over his letter he got a few times, listening passively to their stuff, commenting here and there, kind of giving a weird look every time this brilliant being is being used as a bookshelf, but whatever.
And a coat hanger.
Yeah.
And he'll kind of seek out Silas real quick and just kind of look a little sheepish.
You go upstairs?
Oh, are you upstairs?
Yeah.
Silas is waiting by the door to see if anybody was going to come with him. He thought he offered.
Oh, well, I am looking
Go
to
get a
leave the
drink.
room. I just kind of hireless and go up to you real quick. Good job, Silas. It goes without saying, but whatever doom that Irelis brought up, I think we almost guaranteed it if it weren't for you. Now, at least we have a chance. I don't think I was making it out of that alive, if I'm honest. Thank you.
You tried to argue with the being in there. That was...
I tried to more than argue. Tried to let them see reason. Only when all of my tools had been used up, it was an accident. I didn't want to do that.
Nicholas, that was very stupid.
I didn't really think.
And...
It just kind of happened.
Brave.
No, it was just stupid. And I pushed past him.
Life is finding the difference.
We'll see.
You push past Silas, who is standing kind of in the doorway, and coming down the hallway, you see not one, but two ravens. One you would recognize as Tulu, seems to be coming at bullet speed straight down the hallway as fast as it possibly can. And there appears to be a slightly more respectably robust raven that seems to be lagging just a little bit behind.
Stately.
Truly.
So, what's up with the birds?
And Tulu comes and immediately lands on your head and starts pecking at your head.
Tulu. It's really good to see you.
Begins to kind of like weave a little bit of your hair back and forth as if it's making a nest that has been otherwise untaken care of for the past several days. Again for itself. And Irelis, you would recognize the other raven. The other raven would belong to no one else than Rowan. And you watch as there is an acorn strapped to one of its feet with a little ribbon.
How did you get here? I guess this is for me.
Those of you that are still down there would certainly be able to see and hear this. Acorn begins to shake. Like it warbles like an egg, like something's about to crack out of it. You blow on it just enough to crack off a little bit as a small crack comes up through the acorn, and it looks very much like something is hatching out of it. And you watch a diminutive, maybe couldn't have arrived at a worse time, miniature version of your parent Rowan emerge out, probably about a centimeter tall, maybe.
What?
Rowan?
And doesn't seem like Rowan is able to hear you. And you watch as Rowan picks up what looks to be like looks like some large, almost like it's it's not a crystal per se, but there's definitely some like jeweled apparatus that's been used for a number of ceremonies and various things. And in the top center of it, you can see that he's holding this in his hand, and there appears to be a number of acorns up in the top of this. And you watch he's like tapping onto it, and then it begins to speak. And you would hear the following from this. I have no idea when this is actually going to reach you, but I figured, hey, now is probably the best time as possible. I figured that I would send this to you now. Maybe it arrives before you get to Port Haven. Maybe it gets there after you get to Port Haven. I was never quite as good with the natural magics as Berkney was. And then you watch as Rowan looks like they just like sit down in a chair and begin to just recount. They're not looking at you. This is clearly some type of recorded message into some type of natural device. The seasons are changing. It's beautiful back home. You would have loved it here. But this isn't about being sad. It's been eventful. We had a lot of things going on recently. We had a lot of new faces seeking our aid. We made a lot of new connections. We traveled to a couple of different villages that we typically aren't able to get to. Sometimes the snow comes early, but we're fine now for the most part. Summer is extended a little bit longer. But that's all right. We did have one interesting person stop by. You know how we have a pretty strong relationship with the Slayers of Frostholm. I had never seen this one. She said her name was Riona. And she stayed for a couple of days. You always used to enjoy listening to their stories and their tales of what they were fighting and what they were doing across. And this one, she seemed stern, adamant, but fierce at the same time. To be honest, I think you would have liked her once you maybe cracked through her shell a little bit. But she said she was...
Good joke.
It's almost like he pauses appropriately. They said that they were just here to resupply. They were traveling onwards. They said that they were looking for something in the old ruins, the ruins of Betrun. They said something was calling out to them. It's not my place. It's not my place to ask questions, but I took care of them, both Loris and I, as well as Berkney, in fact. But we just wanted to say, on behalf of everyone, we hope that you're finding friends. We hope that you're finding people that you can be yourself around. We hope that you're finding people that will help you be a better version of who you were, the amazing person when you left home. We know that the world outside our settlement can be a scary place, but hopefully with people at your side, they'll make it feel a little bit smaller, a little bit more comfortable as you travel. And he leans in, as always. Don't forget to leave a little chaos in your wake. We learn who we are in the crucible of challenge, not the calm between the storms. Yours always, with love, Rowan. And then it crumbles into dirt. You blow it onto this stately, portly, somewhat robust, fluffy raven, and as the dust hits it, you would watch as the raven itself turns into dirt and then crumbles as well.
Oh, goodbye, friend. Tulu, thank you.
Tulu has just finished after this recorded message plays, sinking down into your hair.
Yes. The good bird.
Your family's near Betrun. Did I hear that right? Did I hear that right? Just as I'm looking over the assembly.
Well, Frostholm.
Yes. What a continent.
You've been there?
Oh, of course, yeah, absolutely.
I wonder if we ever met.
It's possible, I suppose.
You're both very strange. I feel like you would have remembered meeting each other.
You're so right, Enoch. You're so right.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Enoch, we're friends. You and me, we're friends.
I mean, I've made 2 friends one day.
Yeah.
That's 2 times 0, still 0. Otherwise, I would say there's twice as many friends as I've made previously.
Yes.
Infinitely more.
Exactly.
Yes.
Well, guess I shall celebrate by helping Lady Nim do whatever she's asking me to do.
I think we're gonna use that as a segue to go back around this way.
Yes.
For what's happening here. You are in the process of attempting to better understand what the hell is this?
Yes.
And how could it be replicated?
Yes.
Now, I'll tell you right now, the DC for this, mainly to protect myself, Roger, the DM, from future bullshit,
Roger.
but I know you got guidance, so I'm gonna try to be reasonable. This is high level magic of a true channeler who knows what they are and how to wield it. The DC for this is going to be 20.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
That is achievable.
That's
It's achievable.
What if you had a buddy who is proficient in Arcana?
That would be...
You want guidance and advantage?
I would...
Fine, twist my arm.
Amazing. And would you say Arcana, or could I sell you on investigation for this? Do you have that? Yes.
Arcana makes the most sense for what you're trying to do.
Okay. Actually, Enoch, could you put those books down? I'm like a little confused over here, and I could really use your eyes. Thank you.
People can look even if they have things in their hands.
That's true, but I want him to. Don't you think with your hands?
You
Yes,
don't want
I
me
do.
to remove.
Yes.
You don't want me to remove my eyes.
No. I'm so glad you clarified. Not today. Not today.
I'm glad that.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Excellent. Okay. Come on.
Before you drop it, the DC is 20. The DC is 20. If you, I will provide for additional. What is the highest you can roll?
With a D4, the very highest would be a 27.
Okay. If you can get maximum across this, the likelihood is slim.
It's slim.
I will add in some additional flavor and opportunity if you crit on this. This is high
Just to point
stakes.
this out, I had better odds of not getting sucked into that locket.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
All right.
But you miss 100% of the swings you don't take. Come on, baby. Okay, we're at a 19.
Okay.
And without the... Sweet, that's a 20.
Bam, 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 bam.
It's a 21, okay.
The 21.
Yes, thank God.
Amber protects.
With the next couple of hours that it would take you to understand this, you begin to get a fledgling understanding of what this is. This will take more time to be able to put into practice. This is being able to be like, oh, they probably use these formulas, but you don't know how to actually apply it.
That's great. That's fine.
But
Beautiful.
you have succeeded. Please make a note of this somewhere so that you can punish me with it later.
Yeah, absolutely.
In the best form.
Hey, Roger.
Yes.
I've been observing this process really intently. How much of what she's doing here and what she's about might I be able to observe?
Would you like to make an insight roll?
Oh, well, no, but I will.
What should I call this?
So this is going to be a -1 to whatever I roll.
With the data you have gathered.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an 18!
With an 18 total. I'll start and then feel free to add in, or if there's anything that you want to attempt to hide.
It's just like...
Yeah.
I think with some recent events that have transpired in your life, Enoch, that you would realize that this is an individual that when an opportunity presents itself, they seize it. This is an opportunity to collect something that is new, some new piece of knowledge, something that can become beneficial, something that could increase power and extend reach or influence. This is someone who craves knowledge and understanding. This is also someone who collects. Anything you would add or change?
I think that it's almost like as soon as we're back, and she sees this, it's like everything else kind of drops away. So I think that it's like she's just like immediately like, oh, this is useful. This could be helpful for us later. Like, absolutely, I will take as long as I need to. I think even if she had come back with very low and wasn't feeling great, she would have seen that and been like, oh, that's fine. I don't care. Let's focus on this. So I think like driven, hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Famished. Yeah.
Okay.
Justifiably so.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. After a couple of hours, you would finish that as well. When you're done, I just need to know where you're going after that's done.
I'm probably going to go back to the room in the corner. Just a nice, quiet, simple room.
Beautiful. Okay, we'll get that information. Yes.
During that time, could I also ask Enoch to identify my cool new pen?
Oh! Can you? Will you?
Of course I would. You need only ask, Lady Neil.
Oh my gosh.
That's your pleasure.
Let me go so far back in my notes. Clang.
Clang.
Pre-lock it.
Yeah, pre-lock.
Okay. You identified this. This is an item that is known as quill of another's hand. While attuned to this magic item, you are considered to have expertise in the lore forgery, which you can choose to be either Dex or Intelligence. It's your choice.
Amazing.
Once per day, regaining its charges each morning, you may choose to perfectly imitate the handwriting of someone, something else, assuming you have studied or spent a reasonable amount of time reviewing a sample of the handwriting. Alternatively, you may leave this quill's... Oh, this is so good. Alternatively, you may leave this quill sitting atop a writing sample for 24 hours, during which it can absorb the handwriting sample. The quill may only hold one handwriting sample in this manner at a time. When utilizing this ability, the quill may only scribe 25 words perfectly. Beyond that, the user may choose to make an additional roll using their lore forgery, or wait until the next day to complete the writing. If an individual were to inspect the writing created by this quill using arcane means, they would be able to detect enchantment magic. However, the writing created by this will withstand non-arcane scrutiny.
I promise to use this for good.
I made this a long time ago, and I'm like, oh, let's see what happens. Which actually was really funny. Above table, I was like, oh, man, would have been awesome if Icarus had this for their forgery.
I don't need it. I write in Comic Sans.
Yeah, that's what you find.
It would appear that this pen is magically imbued, which would allow the user quite the ability to forge documents. But of course, you wouldn't do that.
Of course, Enoch, I would never, ever, ever let anyone know that was necessary.
Forging is like pretty cool.
I agree.
That's against the law, is it not?
That's really... What is a law, Enoch? What is common consensus?
Laws are erected by societies in order to maintain order.
Yes. They're actually threats made against the... Yeah, never mind. Sorry. Thank you.
Wrong show.
Yeah. Perfect. Yes, no, you're so right. And we should preserve order where necessary, but occasionally a little circuitous route, a little greasing of the wheels. It's just for convenience.
You should not let Enoch hang out with them.
Yes, you should.
You learn what your item is,
Yeah,
you finish up the process, and a couple of hours later you would have come up to go to the room. We'll get to what possibly happens in the in like the ground floor, the changes that have been going on to Oddball's Threads in Carnath's Tavern. You are at the bar. You came up to the bar?
I imagine I left before that acorn message went off.
Sure.
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna tell you about it.
That would only worry me. After Icarus kind of brushed past, I would kind of motion to Lucius. They wanted to join.
Lucius looks like he is someone who he will definitely join. He will definitely humor. He's willing to spend a little bit of time. He keeps looking up the stairs as he joined you. You would have seen that Kennedy has already left and headed upstairs. Is this a moment for celebratory drink, or are you just finding yourself resting? Or you have questions?
A little of all of the above, I suppose. I count that as a job complete. It's not my ritual, but it's what I was accustomed to.
It's a job complete on work started by someone else. You've done the guild a great service today in cleaning up someone else's mess.
And I can order whatever to the unseen servants.
Oh, there's no unseen servants behind the bar anymore.
What?
Oh no.
They're seen now.
Oh god. Hey, welcome to Carnath's. What can I do for you?
Okay.
We got a couple new specials.
Oh, I was hoping for orders.
I'm not sure that.
What is that? I can't hear ya.
Please don't do this.
He pushes a small manuscript across the table at you, and it appears to be hastily scrawled, terrible penmanship. And this individual says, Yeah, so we are trying out a couple of new ideas, new drinks. I'd be more than happy to give you a couple of samples.
I'm looking for one thing. And I don't know the common word for it.
He leans in.
And in Elvish, I'm going to ask for Willow's Wisp, which is a wine that Riona and I often shared after a job.
He seems like he can understand what you're saying, but doesn't know where to find it. Well, that's like not on the list that I've got in front of me.
Lucius, do you know somewhere else we could find a drink?
I could probably find some of that down in the stores. Let me go get something. And Lucius just like gets up and heads back downstairs, probably passing. I know because you already brushed through. Somebody at the certain point of coming through starts to help themselves down to Carnath stores, comes back up with a bottle, and looks over to the individual that you probably don't fully know that well behind the bar, and says to you, "Why don't we grab a booth?" And then as you are leaving, Kai slides another piece of paper your direction. A little event we're trying to get started. Maybe spread the word. I'll at least take the flyer.
If I take the flyer, will you leave me?
Yeah, I'm working, so I've got to stay here. Take the flyer. Looks like he's trying to initiate or begin some type of ladies' night event.
I got you this.
There is. Strangely enough, this place is a little bit busier than it has been in the past. I should have described that earlier. The bar, empty. Nobody, for some reason, wants to sit up at the bar.
Oh, I fucking wonder why.
But there's a lot of people out and around. There is one woman who is sitting not terribly far away from where Kai is. And Roger slowly gets down to look at his notes. And she seems to be looking at you pretty intently, and then looking to Kai pretty intently as well. She appears to be
Sorry from across the bar.
upper 20s, lower 30s, strawberry blonde hair, a light dappling of freckles.
So wholesome.
And just soft, remarkably kind features. And as she kind of just like looks at you, she looks down at the little flyer that you have.
Oh, here.
She takes it. And as you're beginning to walk away, you would hear a conversation begin to go off. And it would begin like this. Hi, the name's Kai. And then you leave earshot. Lucius sits down in the corner booth and he says, "These are some of the changes that Carnath was talking about. In fact, we welcomed the help for the first day. Things have... Well, things are going rough in the city, but I fear for Oddball's threads if this continues." I'm sorry, you had something you wish to ask me. He keeps looking up the stairs.
I will open the bottle.
Okay.
And I'll pour a couple glasses. Something about the note. You might want to take a look at it.
Oh. May I?
Then I'll pass it over.
Takes it.
Lucius, do you ever find yourself in charge of your own decisions?
He looks at you with the determination and manifestation of someone who has asked tougher questions to themselves in the past, and says the following as he's looking at this with a small, wry smile on his face. Silas, it has been my experience that when we think we are the ones making the decisions, that oftentimes someone else is pulling the strings. And whenever we feel most at odds with ourselves, we are in the most control.
I imagine it's nice to pretend you have some.
I fought it quite a bit in my youth. I gave in to it. The responsibilities that are on my shoulders are different from your own, Slayer. Yet it doesn't mean that I haven't faced my own trials and tribulations. And he leans in and he says, I do not mean to speak too soon, rain on this event. You've brought out the wine, and for that I appreciate this kind word, but there are many trials and tribulations ahead of you. You've done good. And if you let yourself get swallowed by second-guessing, shame, or guilt, you won't last, Slayer.
Perhaps you misunderstand, Keeper.
He laughs and he takes a drink.
Guilt is something you feel over your own actions. I'm just waiting to have mine.
Guilt. Interesting.
I don't feel guilty for anything I've done. I've always done what had to be. And now it's as if the very weight of the world is on our shoulders.
I wish to speak to Irelis about that as well. But
give her some time.
Time. Certainly. We can afford more of that. And he spins it around and he taps a finger onto the message, and the letters begin to rearrange on there.
My dyslexia.
Apologies. Let me dial that back just a little bit.
Dysgraphia.
And it now reads the following. I have reason to believe that we are dealing with more than base thievery. I have suspicions of my own that this recent increase in occult activity is in conjunction with the Shadow Rock attack, as well as the other events which have been plaguing our city, are too coordinated to be mere coincidence. It is my wife who has the keener mind. However, even a lay lord as myself can smell political debauchery on the wind. I worry that someone is playing a game of which we do not yet know the rules. I have asked Aranis to seek counsel with her family, and I will report back to you on my findings. Please keep this between your group, Lucius, and myself until more information arrives. And he taps it again, and it begins to burn.
That's tight. I wanted that handwriting sample.
I know. To dust it shall return.
That's weird. All of Roger's messages in the game all of a sudden self-destruct.
That's so crazy.
If you don't mind, I have something to attend to. Guilt to feed.
Thank you.
Silas, hear me when I say this. I am at your service for whatever it is you and this party needs. But be sure you move forward as a united group to simply fix something which is breaking and ripping at the seams is only begging the inevitable. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Then I will help you. You need only ask. And with that, and he tops off the glass a little bit, and he says, do you mind? And he grabs your glass. And he takes 2 glasses of wine.
It's great for getting the taste of blood out of your mouth.
I'm making
And he pauses for a second. And he says, we'll talk more tomorrow.
And I will...
Takes off.
I will cork it, and I will put it in his jacket pocket.
And still down there.
And I will take a hold of the mantle of Quest Giver as I recline back in the booth in the shadow.
You see a couple of
as the
youths.
flaming document ends.
You see a couple of youths that are like pointing around like, no, too challenging. No, that's too easy. That guy in the corner, that's just the right quest. And they fuck off. They don't actually go and talk to you. But really quick, before we go up to Kennedy's room, remind me where Icarus is right now.
I literally passed Silas, went up to where we were all staying, just quickly scrawled down 2 notes real quick, dropped one off of Kennedy's room and one at Jabanu's. And they just say basically what Majira's message said, is she's doing some kind of, she's been helping out with the priestesses.
Yep.
She asked me to meet her. I want you guys to be aware of this so that I'm gonna go. Basically, if you want to be part of it, it is your choice. But I would appreciate your presence. And slips it under their doors and just goes to his room and basically just like meditates to get ready for a very important moment. And he feels very nervous.
Okay. Kennedy, there is a knock at your door.
I'll just open it.
And you see Lucius. And he has 2 glasses of wine.
Thank you, Silas.
May I come in?
Yep.
And I think this is where we'll take our break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Shifting Realms, where we're going to figure out what type of conversation Lucius and Kennedy are about to have privately. Luscious. You can call it whatever you want. Call it whatever you want. But before we get to the conversation itself, the knocking at the door, Kennedy, what were you doing in your room before Lucius arrived?
I was checking over my list because I'm going to leave tonight. Thank you.
Hold on. What's first things first? Where are you going?
I don't know.
Away.
Away.
What's on your list?
My fishing rod, Icarus's letter. That's it.
Boots already on. Don't need to be on the list. If I'm wearing it, doesn't need that doesn't need to be other. You're going. You're making a list. You're checking it a number of times,
Checking
more than twice.
I'm proud.
And dear Santa, there is a knock.
I'll take Icarus's letter and stuff it in my pocket. I won't forget it, boss. And I'll walk over to the door and I'll open it.
And you would once again see, as previously described, Lucius Deronactum, and he has 2 glasses of wine. And he says, Silas gave this to me.
All right, I'll take 1 glass.
Silas's lipstick is on.
What color shade you wearing?
Coral blue number 5.
Well.
If you know, you know.
And you invite him in. He walks in, and it's not a lot of sitting.
No, it's a hill with a tree.
It's a hill with a tree. And he says, I'm going to be honest, this is not what I expected your room to look like. Granted, I have yet to walk into a single room at Carnath's and for it to look like what I expected it to look like.
There's a horse room down the way.
What's a horse? I'm just joking. It's a joke I heard some youths making.
Religious youths.
They need educated.
What have you been working on? What are you doing?
I'm just hanging out. I'm just spinning around the tree. I'll point at the tree. Run around at the base. Get my cardio in. How do you think I run in these boots, huh? I'm just like, I gotta practice.
Let's see it.
No, I'm good. I'm tired now.
Been running all day?
I'm running all day.
Through my mind. This is Lucius.
Okay, that's fine. I have something that I was hoping to speak to you about, and I hope this isn't too forward, but it needed to be in private because I don't know which of your traveling companions are aware of your condition.
What condition are you talking about?
He takes a drink of the wine. Okay, it's gonna be like that. Lady Ari, Lady Aranis, she tipped me off to what you had or have is your porter on your wrist.
No.
He looks directly at your wrist, and you watch as he brings his other free hand and just taps onto his temple, and you watch as both of his eyes just go this like silvery metallic mercury. So she was right.
Don't look at me like that.
He taps his temple again, and it comes back to. Who else knows who you are?
My good sir, what are you talking about?
He attempts, you can try to get away if you want, he's going to attempt to grab your wrist.
Okay, I want to get away.
Hold on. What's he doing with the wine glass?
Oh, he's got 2 hands.
Yeah, I know.
Wine glass like so.
Yeah. I took another one.
Oh, you do too.
I have yours.
it.
I have yours with the lipstick pressed on it.
So you know where to aim?
Yeah. The full, yeah.
Well, am I rolling acrobatics?
We're gonna do this a very interesting way. I'm gonna let you roll against me, even though this should be a straight attack roll. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw. I got a 23.
Yeah, well, I got a 10.
Kennedy goes, oh no!
You throw your wrist out there.
You like pull all the way back, it hurts, and you go, ah!
I go like this.
He grabs onto your wrist where Patricia is, and there is a feeling of a small amount of pressure, and Patricia materializes.
Please let go.
Gladly. Wine. Gladly. I am not here to cause any undue strife or burden to you. To be honest, you are the first individual, the first seeker that I've met who hasn't been part of my own mission. Which is why I find this so illuminating as to who you are and why you are here, because I am not aware of who you are and why you are here. He's gonna roll an insight. What's Kennedy feeling right now?
Panic.
You watch as he slowly sits this down, and you watch as he also maneuvers around so that you have a path of egress out of here. He's no longer blocking you in the door. And he sits the wine down, and he says, would it help if I proved who I am, what I am to you? And he slowly begins to unbutton his shirt.
Whoa!
I'm just gonna stare directly into the camera.
You like pain?
It's fine. He begins to take off his outerwear.
In the hallway?
No, they're in the room. Is that what you wish? Begin to take off his outerwear and his overcloak. You watch as his swords come off automatically and begin to flit around the space and collect themselves. And as he finally takes off his essentially like under gambeson, you would see that his entire upper torso and a majority of his arms and essentially everything that would be hidden right below the clavicle appears to be covered in arcane sigils. What? Arcane sigils that look nearly identical to the tattoo that you wear upon your back.
Mm-hmm.
He stands there and he turns around. Do you see?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna put my clothes back on now.
Please do, thank you.
And he slowly begins to put his clothes back on.
Oh, slowly!
Yeah. And as you see this, and he continues, and he's putting his clothes on, and he says,
Listen, I'm watching, but I'm blushing a little bit.
I should have you know that for a middle-aged gentleman, Lucius is shredded.
Dilf.
Oh, yeah.
Approaching.
I don't know. I'm gonna assume, yeah.
You don't have to be a dad to be a daddy.
I never said anything about daddies.
He is straight shredded, Kennedy. And he begins to put his clothes back on. You're only blushing a little bit. He pretends not to notice. Mm-hmm. And he says, I find myself remarkably confused. And I've shown you a little bit of who I am or what I am. I feel like I am owed just a little bit. If we are to help each other, I have to know what your objective is, what your mission is. The Seekers would not have sent you here unless there was some type of reason for you being here, especially if I wasn't made aware of it.
It's the same purpose as yours. I'm just more undercover than you are.
He looks shocked, confused. It's possible. It's possible.
How often do you talk to them?
It's been rare recently.
Mm-hmm.
I am...
When's the last time you talked to them?
How many years ago was it that Kennedy arrived here? About 2.5?
At least.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
3?
2.5, yeah.
He would say, about 2.5, 3 years ago. I received a message from one of my informants, goes by Elpis Amberzine. But beyond that, I haven't received anything. Essentially, they said that my services would no longer be needed or welcomed, and I was no longer to return to Archaeath. Which is why I'm asking if you know something, if something has changed. I feel like I can still help. My order doesn't know what I've been doing. I'm taking a risk here.
I'm looking at that door real nicely.
I'm gonna see if he notices and cares that. Oh, he doesn't. He pushes harder. Listen, Kennedy. My connection to the Arcs has been one of necessity, but it has not been easy. They have asked much of me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to believe that there was purpose or reason for all the things that I've been doing, but I feel like I'm in the dark.
What have you been doing? What do they have you doing?
What's Kennedy's energy with that question?
As
Poker face?
nonchalant as you can be, yep.
Poker face. He says the following. I have visited on occasion. There have been, an exchanging of items and documents between my order, through me, things that I have pilfered or moved, to the Arcs themselves, and vice versa. I have reason to believe that the individuals who are leading the Keepers are misguided. And I'm trying to do what I can to fix this, to fix all of this. Elpis was the only individual that recognized me for, I guess, my utility, the benefit. I just don't want to feel like I've been left out to dry after all the work that I've done.
Well, you have.
What do you mean? What has happened? Did the Seekers tell you something?
Oh, I don't know. I just know that Ambrosine is a conniving little bitch.
Are you saying Elpis has turned on the Seekers?
Absolutely.
He looks shocked. How? I find that remarkably hard
Shocking,
to believe.
I know.
He sits down. This individual that you've seen do all these powerful, amazing things sits down and takes a breather. Puts his hands, and maybe it's the fact that he hasn't slept in over 2 days. Maybe it's the wine. And he looks up at you, because I imagine you're still standing on this hill, looking at the door.
Oh no, I'm looking at him.
Looking at him, okay. Mm-hmm. Beautiful. So it's over then. We can't save them.
Who? Sorry.
He's still a little bit in shock and doesn't seem to fully pick up on it. Were you still there when Irelis shared their prophetic dream?
Oh, yeah.
He says, that wasn't the first time I've heard those words spoken. Elpis and I have been working to prevent the coming cataclysm. Everything's been a calculated move to put the right pieces in place to ensure that we can withstand this next cycle. I'm not talking about saving cities, I'm talking about saving everyone. She's given up. He looks like the person who was just told that all of the doomsday prepping and cataclysm planning has been for nothing because you've told him that Elpis is a conniving bitch and he's been left out to dry. And he sits there. So what will you do if there's no purpose for us anymore?
Run around. Maybe go home.
Home? You think that's possible?
I know it's possible.
Fine.
Or, with your help, since, Ambersine has given up, we could find her together. I think she's down here with us.
Make a persuasion roll.
Well, that wine gives you advantage on persuasion rolls versus.
That's what I've heard. This list does.
Only the Daranoctum line, though.
22.
And this goes a very different direction than you anticipated. You said she's down here.
Oh, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Before I agree to anything with you, tell me why you think you're so sure. This is very important.
Let's just say she and I got in a little bit of a tuffle, and she used me to get down here.
Yes. I would like to speak to her as well.
Great. Then we have matching ideals.
It's important to know before we leave and move back on and continue to converse with the rest of the party. It's important for me to know who knows.
No one.
Understood. You understand that you would be seen as a messiah to these people if they knew who and what you were.
It's supposed to be you.
Yeah, absolutely. I know that.
It's not the Messiah. Please hug you.
That's funny. I will keep your secret and you will keep mine. And I will say that for someone who is sleep deprived and someone that has had a lot of their core shaken in this very brief conversation, there is also something very final in those words. It wasn't a please do me a favor and keep my secret and I'll keep yours. It was as close to you understand that if a word of this gets out for either of us, both of us are as good as dead, and I will take care of it for both of us.
I understand.
I still have some channels of communication. It's not uncommon for messages, and he kind of points down to your porter. When we go off grid, they can choose to cut lines of communication, but there are other ways to get messages. I'll show you.
Great. And if you communicate with them, don't tell them that you saw me. Remember, I'm undercover. They're not supposed to know.
My goal is to simply speak with Elvis. I will not do anything that will...
Don't let her know that you saw me either.
Fair. He agrees to do so until something... He agrees to do so unless some additional information is brought to light that would supersede or subvert the information that you have shared.
Well, that's not going to happen, so...
Yeah. That is
just pass that off.
What a specific way to phrase that.
Yeah, so crazy.
That is the agreement that he makes with you.
That's not going to happen, so guys, don't worry about it.
Well, as far as the rest of your party is concerned, there is still several pressing issues to deal with here. I will find reason to end my tenure with House Stormwave once our business is concluded, and I will travel with you and your group.
Great.
Until then. And he takes the bottle. He leaves the bottle. And then he leaves.
I'm gonna grab that bottle and start chugging it.
We poached Lucius.
It's potent stuff.
Great.
You have a note from Icarus that you'd already read.
Yeah. So my person, I was gonna take it with me. It's important.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing.
I won't get drunk, I promise.
I think now where we pan to, after that enlightening conversation with Lucius, who explains his connection to the Seekers, his connection to Elpis Ambrosine, and their plan that they've been working on for a number of years to save everyone from the impending apocalypse that you just told him was off. And definitely not something to continue working on.
Well, when you put it like that.
Above the table question. Is there a reason why I get sat in the shady bitches corner of the table?
It's about his fine.
He's over there.
It's funny. Where I think I want to cut to next, a little bit out of order of operations, but I want to cut back to Nim. Nim, after you had finished with Enoch as well, heading upstairs, excuse me, as you come to the ground floor and Enoch in tow, you would see that a lot of the place is cleared out. It's a little bit later, but Kai is still behind the bar. And there appears to be a woman roughly in her late 20s or lower 30s. She has strawberry blonde hair, a light dappling of freckles, remarkably kind and soft features, yet an elegance to her that speaks of years of practiced refinement.
And she's wrapped up with a bow. It says for Nim.
Yeah, and you, for a brief moment, you see that, and then you see exactly what we just saw a moment ago in the corner.
I'm gonna look at Silas and be like, are you going? Are you... Silas, do you have dibs, Silas?
And you hear the following. Yeah. So, like I was saying, my brother's pretty important. We kind of like run Archaeath. Hold on a second. I saw you were eyeing my pooks.
Yeah, there's such like an interesting vintage.
You walk up.
Yeah.
And you hear this woman under her breath say, "Save me."
How can I refuse such an earnest request? It's truly out of the goodness of my heart that Nim sits down and is just like, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I just heard, oh, Enoch, I'll take those. You're free to go. Thank you. I have things to attend to.
Dobby has been given song.
As Enoch turns her scope back.
Silas looks lonely. Do you want to go make friends?
That would be 3 friends in one day.
Yeah, it's quite a big number.
Impossible.
It's the first odd prime, bro.
Lady Nim, I'm going to keep you in my line of sight because I did get some indication that there was an intruder in our vicinity.
Oh, well, thank you for that kind consideration. I will appreciate the notice, I guess.
I'm gonna walk over to
The corner, the shady corner.
The shady corner.
That's where I belong.
And so Kai continues, and he says,
It's dark over here.
"Ladies, like I was saying, oh hi, the name's Kai."
God,
Hi.
And he extends his hand out.
I've heard so much about you.
You feel Kennedy's spirit.
I'm kind of something like a proprietor of this establishment.
Wow.
We're taking it in a new direction.
I can see that. Really innovative stuff.
Oh. I see you were eyeing my pooks.
Absolutely.
You know I make them.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
The woman who is next to you, the one that is next to you, is kicking your leg off the side at like increasingly like more painful intervals.
Can we see that?
Oh yeah. Oh
She
yeah.
seems to be in distress.
What?
I'm gonna just kind of like look like, oh, do you know, actually, I would love, do you have any other samples like in back that you could bring out?
You talking about samples?
Yeah, but I want to see your very best work. I don't, like none of the stuff you just like cast off to the side. I want to see something that you are truly, truly proud of. Take your time. Make sure, because I am a harsh critic. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Great.
Kai is okay.
Can you rise to the occasion?
Oh, Kai rises.
Great. I thought so. Great, let's go.
You what? He's looking down. He's looking down at the menu. Watch as he crumples the menu up for the options. I'll be right back.
Take your time. Like, really put in some thought,
Kai
though.
runs down to the basement.
Great, I'm
Are
sorry.
you nagging him?
Yeah. Yeah, damn right I am.
I have been here for hours.
I'm so sorry. How are you still
They should
alive?
leave now.
You watch as the person who was previously kicking Nim from your shady corner, just kind of does something where like just like turns to fully face into Nim.
I do the same thing. I just like, mirror back, like, oh, hi. Yes.
To be honest, I don't know how I withstanded it for so long.
Really, your endurance is amazing.
It is. Are you from here?
No, not really. I'm just passing through. How about you?
I'm also just passing through.
Interesting. Wow. Just 2 ships in the night.
Intruding on something.
Well, up the table for a second. I just need to talk to my player.
Yeah.
Did you have house keys?
Yeah, I do.
For like right down the street.
For like right down the street.
Literally a house.
It's like,
That
excuse
is someone's home that we stole.
Excuse us.
That is Nim's home.
You gotta break it in somehow.
After I asked.
Kennedy has the key.
No, Nim picked him up.
No,
She
Nim
gave
has
him
the
to
key.
me after
I
I
have the
asked
key.
politely.
Yeah.
And by that I mean I threatened to cut off her brother.
She continues and she says,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm kind of like I guess you could call me a free spirit.
Oh, wow. I can sense that about you, Yeah, very
I travel from place to place, and she begins to play with her hair. I'm just, I like finding interesting people.
Oh, I bet you have so many stories.
I have a few.
Mm.
It's kind of crowded.
I thought so too.
There's literally no one else at the bar.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, and we should maybe go before he comes back with all his collection.
Yeah. I've got a room here, unless you've got someplace else.
Oh, let's go to yours. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you watch as she grabs Nim's hand and begins to lead Nim upstairs.
Okay, I am getting
I'm gonna grab Enoch's shoulder and sit him down.
I'm gonna be like, thank you, Silas. Enoch, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I hope so.
I don't think Nim's in danger. It's been a stressful few days.
And she leads you to a room that is somehow accidentally adjacent to your corner room.
Perfect.
That you've recently asked for.
It's like it's fate,
Like it's fate.
Yeah.
And That's so funny. That's such a funny image. Like, we need somebody to draw of this. That specific thing, please. And she puts the key in.
Mm-hmm.
She looks at you.
Yeah.
She pushes the door open slowly.
Mm-hmm.
And she walks in.
Mm-hmm.
And she like stands at the door holding it open, like letting you come in.
You're not going to invite me?
Oh, I don't think you need invitations here at Karnat's. Everyone's welcome here.
That's so true. I noticed that and I loved it. I walk in. So what are you really doing here?
As soon as you walk in, the door slams behind you and she falls to the ground in a subservient pose.
Oh, I take down my hair. God, it's just, really, that's unnecessary. Rise, child.
She's stumbling over her words
Yeah.
now. I come with apologies.
Oh.
I come with apologies. I come with 1,000 apologies on behalf of myself and the rest of the coven.
Okay, well, let's hope that's enough. What are you guys have been so out of control.
She comes
what
down
are
and
you
she begins to like hold onto your feet.
Yeah. Up. It's fine. We don't need to talk about consequences right now. Let's just discuss what's going on.
Had we known this place was spoken for, we would have moved on.
There's no reason we can't share, darling. There's no reason.
I fear we've brought too much.
There is
She can't find the words to speak.
Quite a lot of attention. It's all right. Just slow down. We'll take it nice and easy. That's it.
She pretends to breathe.
Mm-hmm, yes. Good practice. Really very convincing.
She stands up.
There you go.
And she still cowers and makes herself small in your presence.
I mean, that's okay.
It's been a stressful few days, Enoch. Some people blow off steam in other ways.
Yes.
You know steam, right?
She says.
She says. What's up to do steam?
We are a young coven. Most of us recently.
Oh.
We have traveled from port city to port city, and we typically hop ship before we are discovered. The recent turn of events have caused some of our newer initiates to lose sight of their careful practices. We have been doing our best. Again, I apologize. We did not know you were here. Had we known one of your kind were here, we would not have. We would have left immediately.
No, I do enjoy traveling a little, incognito. It is fun. But now that you know, we can take corrective action.
She goes back down to a subservient position. She kneels down and puts her head down.
Yes,
at your feet.
Of course. What of your sire, though, darling? What are you doing all alone, unguided?
She is still down in that pose, and she looks up to you. She says, "No. We are lesser."
Oh. Wow. There's no shame in that.
Head back down.
I can help you.
Head back up.
Yes, that's right. I think, I see quite a lot of myself in you. I see such potential.
Truly. How can we serve?
Well, there are certain ways that I can show you of blending in. There's no reason for us to draw such attention.
No, we wouldn't want to do anything that would cause you problems.
Of course. And there are ways that we can integrate into society, even form certain relationships that are mutually beneficial.
Nim, I'll interrupt you.
Yeah.
You are keenly aware of a ceremony that is known as will binding.
Yes.
And if you are able to get her, as the de facto leader of the coven, to drink your blood, then she and all of her underlings will be subservient to you.
Perfect. Great. I love this for me. Fantastic. Don't worry about it. Guys, sweet little librarian.
I'm playing a different game.
I am too.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, guys. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, so
Silas has puzzle pieces. No cover art.
Who made this mixtape, bro? Yeah, oh well. Of course there are some things, of course, that you would have to do just to, like, so we could better... Oh, are you thirsty, darling?
She immediately kind of like goes up to her knees and just like holds her hands out.
Great. I take out one of my hairpins and I make a small incision.
Oh.
And I offer it to her.
And she looks at you and she says, "We were planning to board the Keeper's ship, which was set to arrive. We were planning to travel to Keloros. But I will do your will." And she goes and she drinks deeply.
Perfect. I put my hand on her hair just to be like, good. Excellent. Great. Well, now, after she, like, does she finish? Yeah.
She finishes.
Fantastic. I wipe the blood off her lips. I was like, wow. Thank you for seeking me out once you realized the error of your ways. And now that you're mine, I'll make sure you're taken care of, okay?
And she says, "After I take care of you first." And we fade to black.
Yep.
And then, yeah.
I still don't understand the steam. Because
Is it warm in here, guys? Jesus Christ.
Does she have a cooking vessel up there?
You could say that.
I don't know.
He's a cooking vessel. You know what I mean.
I think I should just go check on her to make sure that she's safe.
I don't think you should.
We're being as safe as possible.
What are you two doing down here?
Blood
Hello,
everywhere.
Icarus. We were just talking.
I absentmindedly grab a scorpion bowl.
That's what Kai brought back from the best reserves.
I didn't realize it was for anybody else. I just instinctively took it back to my room.
That's comedy, folks.
Icarus, why don't you join?
I need to rest up. It's an important night for me.
I think Icarus is probably not blowing off some steam.
But I don't see what that has to do.
Do you want to go for a walk?
Sure.
The street should be relatively empty.
Well, wait, but what if the intruder's in? No, I had to stay here.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Ever since I awoke, I've been receiving... Why am I telling you this? They are more
Enoch, are you hiding things from me?
No.
What's in your mouth? What's in your mouth? What are you eating?
I don't know if I believe that.
Make the roll, and I'm also stealing this. You're like, no. And immediately, what'd you get?
16.
Flashing across your vision, trespasser, intruder. Would you like to see the visuals?
Yes?
Enoch looks around.
Is Enoch seeing stuff that I can't see?
You would watch.
My eyes start glowing.
Enoch's eyes start glowing. And Enoch, you see what looks to be an elven woman rushing through the ruins of a destroyed city.
Hey, would this be a time where Gaze of Two Minds would work?
Yeah.
I think that you might, you can, but I start narrating this.
Oh, cool. Comes with narration.
An elven woman runs through ruins of a city. Location unknown.
You watch as several drones come into frame and begin to attack her.
What does she look like?
As one of the drones comes closer, you see that she's wearing a cloak as well as a mask covering up her face. And as she begins to flip and fight through these small aerial drones, similar to what you have seen in your flashback memory, as she's going through the fighting, essentially very Legolas style, jumping from one drone to the next and disrupting each of them in turn, the cloak and the blind come off, and you would see the face of Riona.
Do you my little tinker's tools pop out of my finger, and I start manipulating something on my throat.
I don't say anything.
And it fades as you can hear the voices go further away, and it's like everything's normal again. No more trespasser alert.
I don't believe the trespasser is here.
No, she's not.
Do you know?
Where is she?
I don't know. Do you know what's going on? What is happening?
Enoch, do you know anything about that? I need you to think very hard.
Silas, I have been awake for 4 days now. As far as I know, I've only been alive for 4 days. I need you to understand, I don't remember a thing. I'm not lying to you, but occasionally I receive, they're not more than thoughts, less than compulsion. Things I have to see, things I must do. This, I don't want this. I've never held something like this before. I don't know how to use this.
Enoch, if what you just saw connects to you in any way, then it doesn't matter what you want. There's another game at foot. Would you please stay close to me?
Silas, I will stay close to you. Because I'm afraid.
Me too, Enoch.
And we pan to Jabanu. And again, we're doing things a little bit out of order of operations for what's actually going on. Jabanu, you had rushed out of there yelling, Miza, how many days has it been since we've been there together? Karnath would essentially follow after you, and he's like holding on to the back of your cloak. And he's, Jabanu, you have to wait, I got a message for you.
What? Okay.
You're pulling him. I mean, like, you can keep going.
Yeah.
He wants you to stop.
All right, quickly. What's the message?
Listen, I told you that there was somebody else out there, not just your wagon, not just Icarus's wagon, but there was somebody else that showed up too. But they were looking for you.
Oh.
Well, they said they wanted to talk to you. They said, and it gets real serious. They said that you have some type of connection with Adelaide Corsair.
Yes, I'm his, I'm a big fan of his. I'm one of his primary distributors.
Well, that's what they said. They said that they were a trader of sorts as well. They got rare tomes and a number of other like odds and ends and baubles and all types of bamboozly thingies. And they said that they were trying to get into, the book business. And they said that they wanted to connect with you specifically because they don't know how to get in touch with this Adelaide Corsair. They said he's a very mysterious individual.
I know.
Well, they said, well, I told them, I said, well, I don't know if you're talking about the same Jabanu, but I only know one Jabanu, and Jabanu's down here in the basement right now. He's indisposed.
All right, I'll go talk to him. Can you get your little guys to rustle me up some, I'm starving, I'm so hungry, I haven't eaten in days. I'm talking some falafel, some rice, and some lebna.
Okay, I can probably take care of that for you. It's not a big deal. I did see them before they're here right now, but I think they were outside taking care of the animals. So I think they're out on the stable waiting for you. I'll get the food. You go talk. I don't know if it could be a big deal, Jabanu. I know there's a lot of like big world ending type of things going on, but I mean, business is business, and business seems to be booming for Jabanu.
You got that right, Conrad. This is important. I'm glad you told me.
And he goes
You're
on.
the best. Oh, thank you for taking care of me and washing me while I was in trapped in an extra dimensional space in your basement for the second time.
I was as respectable as I could be. I didn't even look.
I wouldn't have. Okay. I almost wish that you know what, never mind.
And he goes off to go get some of the unseen servants, and you head upstairs and to the half landing to then go outside to the stables.
Yes, I'm running to check on my wagon and my goat.
As soon as you come out of the stables, you would see, first you would see Myza, and then behind Myza there appear to be two jet black axe beaks. There also appears to be an additional larger caravan trader wagon. Almost like we don't have something comparable in this fantasy world, but if like somebody had like an RV version of a wagon, this is a big thing. You could live, work, sell out of this thing. It's a shop on wheels. Mm-hmm. And you would see that there is an individual that is petting Myza. It looks like they've found a brush that is there, and they seem to be brushing Myza. They don't appear to be very tall, relatively small, even for a rat folk. They're wearing a purple suit. And for the most part, they look like they're well manicured, well taken care of. They don't have that same energy of like a Lazav or Hellas that look like a sleaze bag. This person looks like they're someone who gets things done. Yeah, somebody who's very matter of fact and efficient with their actions and their choices, but also someone that looks like they are well-traveled. You can tell that the equipment and things that they are wearing are remarkably fine. And when I said purple suit per se, not like a purple zoot suit, but it's almost like a... Right?
I mean, but it could be.
But it could be. It's more so, think fine, hardened leather that has been appropriately tanned and then appropriately stained. Various colors with some overcloaks. And you would see they have a remarkably fine weapon at their side as well. And I'll let you take it from here.
What?
And you must be Jabanu Al-Jasor. Nice to meet you. I've been asking around these parts about you, and I've heard might be able to help me with some books. Get me into the trade. What do you say? You got a mighty fine companion here, by the way.
I'm going to walk up, and I'm going to say, you know what really gets my goat?
What's that?
Only me. Only me gets my goat. And I'm going to gently pull Myza away.
I get it. These two, we go way back, you know. Nothing like the bond of friendship between a person and the companions, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. All right, so what's the pitch?
Well, I never like to do business in a barnyard. Why don't you say we step in my carriage? I've got some of the finest Caloris coffee prepared. That's, I tend to treat my guests to, treat them nice. If we're going to be business partners, I want to start it off on a bad foot.
That's insight. Ooh, I got a 25.
Cool.
On an insight.
Go ahead and drop it. You have advantage plus 15.
Okay, 31. Probably more than that.
All right.
So, I mean, talking about Adelaide Corsair, I mean, is it kind of a recluse? Is it true that you know him? You've seen him in the flesh?
Oh, yeah. I'm really the only person that he agrees to meet sort of as Adelaide Corsair, you know. Otherwise, he's out incognito, you know.
All the great artists always are hard to find, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I've just been picking up his books, and, you know, I just feel like they need to be spread, and, well, if you're the guy, you're the guy.
Yeah, I'm already a distributor of his books.
But they should be spread throughout the continent, don't you think? Not just here.
Well, I mean, I've been traveling from city to city for, a long time. I've put them out in Archaeath.
But you are but one man, guided with one path. Think of the possibilities, Jabanu. You're thinking too small. Think wider. Think larger.
I mean, yeah, I get copyists and distributors in each city, and they give me, they make copies, distribute it, give me a cut. I never have any way to verify that my cut's correct. It's never that large to begin with.
Well, when I make a deal, I make a deal.
Do I smell coffee coming from his carriage.
And I'm kind of walking that way.
Fresh.
He's about 3 feet tall.
I take a step. I take a second step. I'm in the carriage.
Okay.
I open the door for you.
Okay.
He's
After
already
you.
in there.
Right. Eagle one, aren't you?
You step inside.
Yeah. I'm gonna step inside and I'm gonna mentally say to Myza, I'm gonna say, keep an eye out, be ready.
You do not have a connection to Myza. The door shuts behind you. You immediately feel your connection to Lord cut. You immediately feel like your stigmata has erupted and it opens up and you are bleeding out once again as you fall to the ground, prone.
You got a little something?
Crap.
Just kind of, and kind of my horns.
What?
Would you like to introduce yourself?
The name's Slide, Skidderfoot. Though, I don't use that name very often anymore. Last couple thousand years have been a little different.
Jabanu, you are repeatedly bleeding out to have it reconstitute within you so you can bleed out again.
All right, man.
You gotta make a note of that.
Listen, not cool.
You've done enough talking, bud. It's my turn. Okay. You see, you're a bookseller, right? It's your job. That's what you're here for. You go around from city to city and you peddle your wares under a fake moniker and write your shitty stories and whatnot.
It's called a nom de plume.
Oh yeah.
Bleeds out. Comes back.
How's that going for you? How's it going for you? No, for
It's
real.
actually going pretty well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Job's doing well? You doing well in your job? You doing well with your work? With your one task? You doing well with that?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Oh, good.
Son of a...
Self-employed, are you?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, yeah, I could say that. I am saying that. Are you? I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm self-employed. I'm a self-made elf.
Oh, you're self-made elf, huh? The first time or this time?
All right. What's the deal?
Oh, the deal. Now you want to know about the deal. Okay. Here's the deal, Jabanu. You seem to have forgotten you have one job, bud. Boss lady don't really like, sending reminders. Her kindness kind of thin.
Oh, you sent from, are you sent from the dream goddess herself?
The dream goddess? Lauren? I mean, no. Do I look like I'm sent from the dream goddess? Jeez, maybe the nightmare goddess. Axbeaks would have thought it was funny. You see, it's been a little lonely. People don't really laugh at my jokes in hell.
So you're in hell, huh?
Not right now. You are, though. Look at you bleeding and all that. Getting shit all over my carpets. I just had those cleaned.
You see that you have fallen onto a Kelleros dog wool sweater that you are repeatedly staining over and over with your own blood.
Jabanu, I'll give you this. You do got good tastes. In my time studying you, I mean, this is the best coffee I've ever had.
Is it in there? The coffee? I'm guessing you're not a publisher.
Nah, not quite. Maybe not in your genre. Let me cut to the chase here, bud. Boss lady, she's a little upset with you. All right? Mm-hmm. You had one job, you kind of blew it. You kind of blew it again, and blew it again, and then here talking to me right now, you're so focused on your own ego, you forgot about your job again. You have one job.
Oh yeah, what's my job?
Why don't you tell me?
Listen, I can't protect her, all right? I can barely protect myself. Look at me right now. I can't even protect other people from her.
Hey, bud. It's your job, all right? You figure it out. You're surrounded by some interesting folks, and, improvise. Right. I don't know. You're a smart guy, I think.
You can end that whenever you wish.
I will just place a long-nailed finger on your throat, and the wound closes up, and I hand him a grape leaf wrap and a cup of coffee.
I'm gonna take it.
Oh, that's good.
You have one other thing in here that you're able to offer Jabanu. Remind all of us again what you lost.
The sable dog wool jacket.
I snap my fingers and my outfit kind of drops the purple to red, and your jacket way over drapes my body. I'm like, it was a bit too big for me anyway. And I kind of take it off my shoulders and hold it out to you. You gonna do your job this time? Jabanu, Aldrasor? You gonna protect her? I'm telling you, I'm the niceness, all right? If it's not me, you're gonna die. So, you know.
Yeah, I'll protect her.
Hold it back again. You promise? Your life depends on it, this one and the last.
I promise with the cherry on top.
Do like a cherry. I hand you the jacket.
Is it my real one that I lost all those years ago?
Mm-hmm. I do hope, maybe in another time we run into each other again and you've done your job, we can actually share a cup of coffee and talk books. You are an interesting individual, and I want you to succeed. Really, I do.
Yeah, I got that from the kidnapping and repeated bleeding.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I seem to recall you jumping into my wagon quite enthusiastically.
You never say no to a distributor.
Well, listen, Jabanu, I don't want to hold you any longer. Just keep an eye on her and listen. I know what it takes to uphold an impossible job. You'll figure it out.
Listen, who actually sent you, though?
You can say it if you want. That's up to you.
I didn't realize I need to spell it out for you. Boss lady, people in your group might call her Torrent.
What?
Just gonna pat you on the side.
The door swings open.
All right, get out of here.
All right.
Go, shoot.
As I'm gonna get out, I'm gonna say, your decor is heinous.
And your third book was average.
It's not done yet.
Don't finish it.
You hear the voice calling off in an echo as you kind of jump out to the ground. There is a slight sizzling sound, and you look around. The axe beaks are gone, and the RV wagon is gone.
Well,
puts the coat on.
Well, I've never been so put out in my whole life. That's no way to talk to a potential client.
Miza's mouth is just agape.
Where were you the whole time?
If Miza could shrug, she would.
I'm gonna run up and hug her. Oh.
She has a remarkably well manicured coat. Someone has taken great care in brushing her.
And he used the olive oil just like I asked.
Slide knows everything there is to know about Jabanu Aldrasor. And he wants you to know it.
Wait, Slide took care of it? Thought it was Garnet.
Nope. Where are you going now, Jabanu?
Miza?
You see these two in the corner of the eye.
You say, Miza, we got a rat problem.
That's where we're going to start in hell.
Rat folk! Rat folk!
Oh my gosh. What a series, what a turn of events. We found love. We're reminded of our responsibilities. Really everything that a good episode should have. I am interested to see what happens once we figure out what we're going to do about the meeting with Majira, the letters, and we figure out what tomorrow holds as we draw one more day closer to the original arrival date of the nobles of House Liren.
I am so glad we didn't open up any new plot lines or hooks. We have a very full plate, clearly, and we're just going to have trouble really just getting into.
We gotta focus and just drill down.
Yeah. It's like we pick and then we don't get to. It's crazy.
Choices. We get choices. We get choices. There's many options before you all. But you all don't have to choose the right one. You have to choose which one. And maybe you'll do that next time. Or maybe I'll fuck with you. We'll find out.